How about them Cowboys? And how about this slick one-handed grab from my guy CeeDee Lamb? Take a look at this. For the go-ahead touchdown, and the Cowboys win over the New York Football Giants on Monday Night Football. All Cooper Rush does is win. CeeDee Lamb had a horrendous drop earlier in the game. Would have been a 52-yard touchdown, but bounced back, Lamb did, with this incredible game, these incredible numbers, that incredible touchdown. And look at the numbers for Cooper Rush. He rocked steady. I love the balance they had on offense. I thought the offensive line was fantastic. I thought Zeke was great. Pollard was great. And that Dallas Cowboy defense was absolutely sensational. And look, when you have Cooper Rush at quarterback, and Cooper Rush has done a really good job, you need that defense to be dominant. Here's Diggs with the gorgeous, majestic interception to seal the deal when it mattered the most. I was so impressed with Dan Quinn's defense all game long. DeMarcus Lawrence was seemingly in the backfield more than Daniel Jones was. Lawrence had 3 sacks on the game. The Dallas Cowboys are 2-1. Cooper Rush is 2-0. There is no quarterback controversy when Dak Prescott is 100% healthy. He is the starting quarterback without question. But Rush has shown this amazing ability to lead, to be calm, to be cool, collected, make plays in crunch time in the last 2 games that he started, including last night. Cooper Rush has it going on. Give Mike McCarthy a lot of credit. Washington comes to town week 4. Cooper Rush is going to win another ball game. The Dallas Cowboys, let's be honest, let's be fair here, better than I expected to start the season. The Miami Dolphins are absolutely for real, and Mike McDaniel can downplay 3-0 all he wants, but this Miami team is legit. That was a tremendous victory over the Buffalo Bills. Absolutely sensational. You need to give the Miami Dolphins all sorts of credit for that victory and how they won. I mean, they won despite Buffalo outgaining them. They won despite the punter kicking the ball into a lineman's derriere for a safety. This is a gigantic deal, and I don't want to hear, well, hold on, Adam. Let's calm down. Buffalo didn't have most of its defense. No. Look at that. First win against the Bills since week 13 of 2018. They beat the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick in week 1, came back and dominant against Lamar Jackson in week number 2, and they beat the big bad Buffalo Bills in week number 3. And here's the deal when it comes to Buffalo, right? This was mind-numbing. The fact that Isaiah McKenzie didn't know to get out of bounds and give Josh Allen one more chance. I mean, this was mind-numbing, and I'm upset that Ken Dorsey apologized for this. I would have went nuts too. I mean, why not? That's mind-numbing. Josh Allen on a 4th down beforehand had an opportunity to win the game, throw to McKenzie, worst throw he's ever made. Look at the difference in total yards, time of possession. Listen, the Buffalo Bills are still going to win the division. The Buffalo Bills are still going to win the AFC. The Buffalo Bills are still going to win the Super Bowl. Nothing has changed. Nothing. I am not going to crown the Miami Dolphins. I still firmly believe that Buffalo is going to do everything I just described. But I picked Miami to make the playoffs preseason. I believe in McDaniel. I believe in Tua. Love what they did with the Tyreek Hill trade and the domino effect it has on Jalen Waddle and everybody else. The Miami Dolphins, the first 3 weeks of the season, have proven they can win any style of fight. The Dolphins are for real. The Dolphins are absolutely a playoff team. The Philadelphia Eagles are rolling 3-0 to start the season after a dominant win over Washington. And I do love that soundbite. Jalen Hurts isn't even close to being satisfied. But here's the deal. If we were doing a power ranking today, in conjunction with going into the crystal ball down the road, the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the NFC. Like, that's not a hot take. It's not an overreaction. They do everything right. Jalen Hurts, his improvement, his accuracy is off the charts. He's been Superman. He is a top 3 candidate for NFL MVP after the first 3 weeks. Devontae Smith was unbelievable against Washington. A.J. Brown has been sensational. The offensive line is the best in the business, and the defense is phenomenal. And what they did against Washington, what they did against Minnesota, I mean, this is not a fluke. They're amazing on every single level. So I think that when you take a look at a complete team, then you start thinking about the schedule. And again, I want to stress, this is not a hot take or any kind of overreaction. I love this football team to make the playoffs, win the division, preseason. They're even better than I thought, and I loved them. Now you look at the schedule, the division. Look, I think the floor for Philadelphia, like bare bones minimum, they're going to be the 2 seed. I picked Green Bay to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl before the season. I'm not backing off that. I still believe in the Rams, who had a big victory over the weekend, week number 3 against Arizona. I still think San Francisco is going to figure it out despite Jimmy Garoppolo running out of the back of the end zone. But the Philadelphia Eagles, they are amazing in every possible face. I'm not going to sit here and tell Eagles fans to book hotels and airfare for Arizona in early February, but I'm also saying you might want to do that as well. Wow. Welcome back. Time to Schein. A lot of great stuff to get off my chest on a Tuesday. What a wild media day for the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, no one loves Kevin Durant like Kevin Durant. Obviously, he's right. But it was the first part of that soundbite that really bothered me. I mean, championship culture. Kev, that's you. You established the championship culture. You're the one who has to tell Kyrie needs to be available. You're the one who needed to tell James Harden, I don't know, you needed to actually show up last year. I mean, you rocked this whole thing with the formal trade request. So, of course, the Brooklyn Nets were not going to give you away. That's how it works when you're a superstar. Now, you also have, knucklehead Kyrie Irving talking about, hey, I lit 100 mil on fire, and, I'm trying to be a voice for the voiceless. I mean, at least he showed up to media day. I guess that's a nice start. The Brooklyn Nets' goal, this is it, is to win the Eastern Conference. Last year was last year. In theory, Ben Simmons, I want to stress, in theory, Ben Simmons a perfect fit with Kyrie and KD, and Brooklyn actually had a really good offseason in terms of surrounding parts and pieces. So, all right, Kevin, you know you're an all-time great. You just watched Steph Curry win another championship. He is obviously winning the divorce. So, make this about ball. Make this about winning. Get Ben Simmons to get it. Get Kyrie Irving to get it. Endorse and support your coach and GM. This is about you and your legacy, your ride. Now, do something about it. The Nets, man, they're wild. Got to get this off my chest. I feel awful for my guy, Mr. Mac Jones. Suffered a high ankle sprain that's going to sideline him for a significant amount of time. And this is brutal. Mac Jones has been playing really good football. Like, if you've been watching closely, he's been carrying the New England Patriots on offense. Now, they don't have a lot of talent around him, and, he put up some solid numbers in terms of completion percentage and passing yards, and, Mac Jones is, Belichick loves him. He's a winner. I mean, Brian Hoyer on CBS against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Listen, I'm not convinced they can beat the Lions or Browns or even the Jets with Brian Hoyer under center, because they don't have enough on offense. Who's calling the plays, Matt Patricia, all the injuries, all the issues, lack of talent. This is devastating for both Mac Jones and the Patriots, who I call team number 14 out of 16 in the AFC preseason. This team is on a road to nowhere. I gotta get this off my chest. It's pretty crystal clear. Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers head and shoulders better than Brady and the Bucs. And look, this was not a robust game and a win for Aaron Rodgers over the weekend, but he rocked steady. He showed that he's right now the better quarterback, compare and contrast to Tom Brady in the battle of the all-time greats. I mean, Brady and the Bucs have major issues. I know Mike Evans will come back, but these offensive numbers are downright deplorable. I mean, 3 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Tom Brady's 45. Tom Brady didn't show up for 11 days in August. Tom Brady doesn't have the requisite offensive line. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they'll make the playoffs because of their defense, but this offense is not any good. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, I think they're very much legit, and that defensive effort was outstanding from Green Bay, and that is going to be a harbinger of things to come. Got to get this off my chest. The Kansas City Chiefs have some serious problems. I mean, a loss to the previously winless Colts. I'm happy for Matt Ryan in Indianapolis, but, we talked about in week 2 how the Chargers grossly outplayed the Chiefs, even though KC won, thanks to Brandon Staley, didn't realize that Gerald Everett wanted out of the game. But look at this board, right? A muff punt, a missed extra point, a faked field goal. They were missing field goals. Mahomes had that interception at the end of the game. I mean, this is not great, and I'll just say it because it's true and it's honest and it's accurate. In 2 of the 3 games to start the season, he misses Tyreek Hill. How could you say anything different? The defense is not the same. I mean, the Colts couldn't beat the Texans, they tied. Couldn't beat the Jags, they got smoked. It took the Chiefs coming to town to get right. Think about the weights behind that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.